And welcome back, folks. Oh, he is gone.
Hey, all right, now.
All right, folks, welcome back. We do apologize for that brief intermission. There was an injury on the ice. Found out Jack Paolini will be okay. He just has an injured shoulder, so we are very glad.
And it looks like TJ, he's laughing right now. It's with the trainer. Typical Paolini in there.
Number 11 who hit him was ejected from the game.
Yep, number 11 is gone, and so is number
Hennessy.
Hennessy.
It's a 5-minute power play for the Marauders.
And folks, on this 5-minute power play, Millersville can score as many times as they want. It does not negate the power play.
This is when you make Rutgers pay, TJ.
Shot now. It's in Kai Dunnigan. Beautiful laser beam blew the doors off Gibelisco. Make it 3-zip for the good guys.
Just 15 seconds into the power play, Kai Duncan stared down Gibelisco and shot it right by him. It was a one-on-one matchup, no traffic in front.
TJ, boy, oh boy. You gotta think some of this right here, right now, is gonna be from that hit on Paolini. They might pour it on this power play.
Look, we got a Rutgers player jawing to the ref.
And that's number 12. Frustration might get a better of him here, TJ, in this latter half of the third period. Here comes McCauley.
Cole McCauley down low for the Marauders, kicks it to Zerko. Zerko creates some space, fires one off the crossbar, and it wouldn't go. So now, folks, the score is 3-0 in favor of the Marauders. Shots now 44-26 in favor of Millersville as well, and they have 4:33 remaining on the 5-minute major to number 11 for the hit on Paolini.
If they can stay in the zone, TJ, for almost the entirety of this power play, they can do a lot of damage in the zone.
They can do a lot of damage. This Marauder power play is effective, as we saw already. It's loose, and it goes just wide.
I think Gibelisco got a piece of that one.
Millersville still with it. McCulley down low, fires it with... It's loose again! Gibelisco has no idea where it is, and he's still loose. And Cage.
Go again, TJ.
Zerko with a great opportunity, but some of that puck stayed out of the net.
I don't know how that didn't find its way in the back of the net, TJ.
Gibelisco just defied physics on that. That's all I have for you, folks. There was no way he could have kept that out of the net.
There's no way.
And somehow managed to do just that.
With 10:06 left here, Travis, your thoughts?
Well, you had 3 minutes from the net, so even Gibelisco couldn't get it. It was blocked.
Yeah.
Now a chance for the Marauders yet again, as they have 4 minutes remaining on this power play. Blocker to side by Gibelisco. Still kept in by the Marauders, but batted away by Rutgers. Collected by Ryder at his own blue line. Fired ahead to Buck. That was Petticone. Over to Ryder, and it wouldn't go. Kohada's going to keep it in. Heavy contact, but Millersville comes away with it, and it was loose that time, but it wouldn't go.
Rebound hopped right out in front of the net, but no Marauder was there.
So here is number 25, Alan Ryder, behind his own net. Plenty of time left on the power play, folks, as Millersville leads 3-0 right now off of the goal by Kai Dunnigan. So it's goals by Burke, Corelli, and Dunnigan this evening to give the good guys the 3-zip lead. Ryder fires one blocked that time. And now Kohada blocked. Burke again looking for numero dos, but it wouldn't go. Buck gets tripped by the goaltender.
Collided.
So 8:59 remain here in period number 3. 3:02 remain on the Marauder power play. Still 3-0. Josh, what does Millersville have to do to really make Rutgers pay after that hit to Paolini?
You know, you got to pour it on here. You know, my dad always said when I used to play, TJ, don't beat him physically, beat him on the scoreboard. And right now, they have a great opportunity to do that. Work your points. We saw that with Dunnigan earlier. He rifled one from the point. You do that again. Get these shots down low. Drive the slot. That is crucial right now. You have a point in time to run the score up on these boys and make them have an awful bus ride home. That's the goal right now, TJ, to really make them pay on the scoreboard for what they did to Jack Paolini.
Well, folks, I was talking to one of the parents earlier this evening, and we'll get back to that story in a little bit. But here's Dunnigan, kicks it down low to Zerko, fired up to McCulley. Back to Zerko. Zerko with some open ice, rink wide. He goes to, Dunnigan. Now Zerko collects it again. Down to McCulley. Wearing the A for the Marauders this evening is Cole McCulley. Over to Dunnigan. Fires one. It's blocked right to McCulley. And it comes free of the zone. But I was talking to one of the parents this evening. And, folks, I knew there was going to be something to cause some bad blood. And that hit to Paolini was just that. As both squads are now going to be a little bit more physical than they already were this evening. So Zerko kicks it to Corelli. Now down low. Loose up front and it wouldn't go. Gibalisco got a piece of it. Again to Zerko. Now down to McCulley. Throwing it to Corelli. Shot, it's loose!
It's in it back in the
It's a high
net!
stick, and that is the third or fourth goal Millersville has had waved off this
Third
evening.
goal disallowed. Waved off by a high stick.
Well, the puck took a weird hop off of Gibalisco and bounced over his head, and I guess they're saying a Marauder
And it looks
player
like,
knocked it
Cole
in.
McCauley was the first one there, and he took a baseball swing at it, it looked like. But we play on. 7:57 left here in period 3. Score reads 3-0. The good guys. Millersville on top here. TJ, what needs to happen for Millersville to get back, extend their lead?
Well, Josh, they can't let up. This is a league game, and rankings are at stake here. Yes, the first rankings aren't out yet. I understand that. But it goes off of how much you dominate and at what level of teams you are dominating. Rutgers is a solid team. Gibalisco's going to hang on for a whistle. 7:50 remains here in period 3. Still 3-0, as Josh just said. But Rutgers is a solid team. The CSCHC is a solid conference.
Oh, absolutely. It's a very solid conference, TJ.
So these guys could play with anybody in the nation. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is the rankings are determined by how much you beat other teams by, and Millersville needs that.
And you have to build your resume, and this would be a good resume builder right here tonight.
Gibalisco hangs on yet again. 7:47 remaining here in period 3. Now there's a lot of hockey left to play, folks, so this one is far from over.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with the play and the strength that Gibalisco has backed his team to. If Gibalisco keeps playing this way, this game is far from over for that final buzzer.
Kohada. His shot went high and wide. Millersville still with it. 1:42 remains on the power play. Shot! Oh! Ryder almost had it to go.
I think that deflected off a body in front.
Now Kohada at the point. Kicks it to Petticone. Fires one, blocked. Rink wide, and it goes wide, a yawning cage.
They were staring at that open net.
And now Kohada down to Ryder. Shot blocked by Gibalisco. Kohada at the point, rink wide to Ryder. Shoots one, saved by Gibalisco. 6:58 remain here in the third. 1 minute even left on the Millersville power play. Gibalisco still down. He is exhausted. 51 shots he has faced, folks.
I can't emphasize how many shots that is, TJ. That's almost 2 games worth of shots. That is an incredible amount of shots. Kudos to Millersville for running up that shot clock, and kudos to Gibalisco for saving us in a crazy amount of these shots. It's speechless how much shots this man has saved.
All right, well, Zerko off the pass from Dunnigan. Over to McCulley. Back to Dunnigan at the point. Over to Corelli,
Oh.
intercepted by Rutgers, and they launch it the length of the ice.
That was a great interception by number 25 there. Nullify that opportunity for the Marauders.
Well, here's Dunnigan. He has one this evening. So remember, folks, it's Burke, Corelli, and Dunnigan with the tallies for the Marauders. McCauley looking to get one of his own on that play. Rink wide, he goes to Zerko. Shot blocked that time. And Dunnigan with another great defensive effort. He's having a phenomenal game this evening, folks. Kai Dunnigan is playing lights out hockey. We're about to be back to 5 aside. And poking it free was Petticone. 3-on-2. 3-on-1 now. Here's McCulley. Petticone. Oh! Stephen Gibalisco. How in the world did he save that, folks? He got enough of a glove on it to keep it out.
Petticone on forehand to backhand, but I think overskated it just a little bit in Gibalisco, but he made a great save.
TJ Paolini is putting his helmet back on. That is a great sight to see.
That is a phenomenal sight to see. Way to go, Pao. Way to dig deep. Seifert tries to clear it. Can't do so. It's kept in by Rutgers. Blocked by their own man, so now they're pinned high up against the point. They finally work it deep against the Marauders. Rysak's going to be there. 5:15 about to show on the board. Off the glass from Petticone, giving chase is Ryder against Murphy. Petticone collects the loose puck, and it bounces. Gets taken down, no call they say. Kicked over, and a shot goes wide. That was Rysak with a quick shot. Seifert in deep.
Oh, and we got a player down in pain. Seifert's in pain.
Seifert's down, TJ.
I didn't see what happened, but I just saw him fall down to the ice.
And Gibelisco, I think his stick got stuck in the boards. Yeah, his stick's stuck in the boards.
Sometimes it happens, TJ, when you go to get a puck and your stick gets stuck in the boards and down you go, unfortunately. So hopefully he's okay.
Right at the Zamboni entrance.
Yeah.
Looking at the replay, kind of, I don't know if he was tripped up or if he blew a tire.
No, his stick got stuck in the boards.
His stick got stuck in the boards and it caught him up.
Hanging there. They had to open the Zamboni door to get it.
Oh, is that how he went down?
Yeah, the recoil of it knocked him down. He's still down.
Needless to say, TJ, that stick, R.I.P.
Yeah, that's a $150 bill right there.
Yeah, that one's done, TJ.
That's a quick sorry, Mom and Dad. I've had a couple of those.
I think the primary concern here is less of the stick, TJ, as more the play.
Fine. He picked it back up.
Oh, that is impressive. Either Seifer he got really lucky then.
It's good to see him back up.
Yeah.
So 4:55 remain here in period 3. Shots read 51-26. Still 3-0 for Millersville. Lining up for the draw, it's going to be McCulley, Buck, and Burke out there with Vaccarello and Kohata. So a lot of the big gunners. Coach Capasso not wanting to let up. 4:55
As
left.
he shouldn't, TJ. Coach Capasso is the kind of coach that wants to put the pedal to the throttle, and he's doing that right now. I love to see what he's doing right now. Great job from Coach Capasso.
Well, Rutgers with it in their own end. Clearing attempt, and they're going to be successful as they cross their own blue line. Here's Margiotta. Kohata's going to find it for Millersville. Looks ahead to Burke. Backhand try. It's loose out front of Schroeder. Burke sends it into the corner. Rattled around. Buck with plenty of space. Has to get his eyes up ice to make something happen. Does just that. Hits his man in McCulley. McCulley with a beautiful saucer backhand pass to Burke, but he gets stripped of it. Keeping it in was Vaccarello. Burke with a little poke check, and the puck comes free. Battle ensues at the hash marks. McCulley makes one man miss, still loose. McCulley almost undressed the entire Rutgers defense on that. Throwing it up front, Gavin Buck got some of it, but it wasn't enough, folks. Vaccarello takes some heavy contact. Not many people that can put Brett on his behind, and he didn't get put down, but he certainly lost the puck on that one. Dennis dumps his man. It's a very familiar sight for some veteran Marauder fans. Kohata's been known to do that from time to time. Corelli fires one up to McCulley. McCulley has help now in Burke and Corelli. Fires one, it's loose. Corelli on the backhand shot. Behind the net, it wouldn't go.
It was a tough angle shot on the backhand.
Here's Rysak. Rink wide, he goes to Dunnigan. Has one from earlier. Shot saved by Gibelisco. 3:12 remains, so shots now 52-26, folks. That is an insane amount of shots, guys.
That is crazy. He's almost approaching 55 shots on the afternoon and the evening, TJ. That is remarkable. And we have 3:12 left here still to go. There's still time. Do you think if you're Rutgers here, TJ, do you think you pull Gibelisco soon?
I don't even think it's worth it. They're going to let up a bunch of...
If they were only down by 1, yeah. But
yeah, that's
now
fair.
they're down by
maybe,
3.
But down by 3, I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's fair. Very fair.
So here's Dunnigan. Rink wide to Rysak. Fired back to Kai. Lifted ahead to Kays. Now Corelli looking again to Kays, and it wouldn't go on his backhand. His brother had a goal in his college game earlier today. Shot by Zerko. Waffle boarded aside. And Gibelisco hangs on. Kays looking to match his brother from York College, who had one earlier in their game. I believe it was against Penn State Harrisburg or maybe Kutztown. I'm not sure. I have to look. But
both very good programs, Kutztown and Penn State Harrisburg. The Marauders went toe-to-toe in Penn State Harrisburg when they played them. Very tight game, TJ. And this one has been very tight as well. Tight checking, very fast-paced, and very, very physical.
As it has. Josh Paolini couldn't win the draw, but it is great to see him back out there. Kohata and Margiotta battle. Little extra shove from Margiotta. Dennis isn't going to take kindly to that. 2.5 left to play in this one, folks. Corralled by Paolini at his own blue line. Fired ahead for pulling and it wouldn't go. Hit his own man on the bench was one of the Rutgers players. 2:18 remain here in period number 3. Shots now, 52-26. Yet again, an insane amount of shots by this Marauder offense.
Travis, in your opinion, what does the Marauders have to do to close this game out?
Just keep doing what they're doing. Keep the play in Rutgers' zone. Don't let Rutgers. Don't turn the puck over. Don't give them any opportunity to create some momentum.
Well, a key battle to watch right now, folks, is Margiotta and Kohata, because I think they're going to go after each other here as they've been battling. And Schroeder with a save. So, the captain of the Marauders, Dennis Kohata, looking to have some words with Anthony Margiotta, the captain of the Scarlet Knights.
That doesn't surprise me, TJ. He's been cooking up things all day long and getting under the skin of a lot of the Marauders, not just Dennis Kohata. He's got the C on his jersey for a reason, TJ, and I think his spark, his verbal spark, adds level of confidence to his team.
Oh, it most definitely does. Dunnigan looks to lift it ahead to Ryder, does so successfully. Ryder fires a pass for a gray jersey, instead goes to a black one. Dunnigan over to his D partner, Rysack, who forwards that to Ryder. Alan Ryder looking to make something happen for his line. He's out there with Carey and Petticone. Petticone scoops up the loose puck. And getting a stick on it was one of the Marauders, so Rysack's going to collect in his own zone. Bad bounce off of Carey. Chance! Saved by Schroeder. 1:11 remains here, folks. 71 seconds. 71 seconds is all that remains.
We are 71 seconds away, TJ, from clinching a conference victory. And that is huge. Because right now, TJ, we're 0-2 in conference play. We dropped both games to Seton Hall, so getting a conference win under our belt right now against a solid Rutgers team is critical.
Well, Margiotta fumbled on the draw. Here comes Pullen. Like I said earlier, folks, when he's 100% healthy, he is phenomenal. It's just good to see him back. And they did pull Gibalisco. Pullen keeps it down low, under a minute left now. Vaccarello keeps it in for Millersville. Now it's sent deep. Kohata finds it, gets hounded by Margiotta. Again, folks, and Dennis. Oh! This one launched, will it go? And it's in! Number 23, Jack Paolini, the New Jersey native, gets it done on the empty netter. How are you, Pao?
TJ, you want to talk about poetic justice? Jack Paolini just got his poetic justice. He got hit hard earlier, and he was down, injured, and now he's come back, and he has got the final laugh, TJ. You want to talk about a kid who's got fight, who's got grit, who's got determination. It's 23, Jack Paolini. Couldn't be more proud of you, kid.
Well, Pao with what appears to be the dagger for Rutgers here as they trail now 4-0 to your Marauders. Gibalisco back in net, out to play it. Ward battles his man. Now, Anzano. Shot, tipped wide. Dunnigan against his man. Under 10 to play. Millersville just needs to keep possession of the puck here. Ward has it. He's going to try and do just that. And folks, that does it! Millersville collects their first conference win, and also Dylan Schroeder gets his first potentially collegiate shutout. We're not sure on that, but his first Division II shutout. Congratulations to number 30, Dylan Schroeder.
Ladies and gentlemen, somebody better grab that puck, because that is a huge accomplishment, and that is nothing to be shy about. He faced 26 shots, TJ. That is a solid shutout. Not 10 shots, not 5 shots, 26 shots. 26 shots.
And he stopped every single one of them.
And they were...
Live it up, number 30. You did a heck of a job,
And
King.
these shots, TJ, they weren't little dinky shots. They were high-quality opportunities from Rutgers.
Phenomenal effort by everyone on the ice tonight. A lot of these guys played their guts out. Number
Absolutely.
23 especially.
This was a 60-minute effort for the Marauders.
And this is what they needed to put together,
Yes,
Travis.
absolutely.
This is what they were lacking against Seton Hall. They finally found the magic. And I think with this win, hopefully Millersville can pick up where they left off in non-conference play and build that momentum again.
But this is what they need, like you said, to build momentum. They can take this momentum forward into the rest of their schedule. This was a huge win for the Marauders. Even though it was a 4-1, it was 4-0, that's a big one, but this was a big one for a momentum builder this early on in the season.
And exactly, Travis, this was a statement win.
Yeah.
This says, here we are, come get us. That's exactly what Millersville needed coming off of those 2 losses from Seton Hall. They needed that just dagger and warning call to the rest of the CSCHC.
TJ, they needed this win not only to reestablish themselves as a powerhouse, but to reestablish and rebuild their confidence. They are a better team than Seton Hall. In 5-on-5 play, I know that to be a fact. So tonight, we stayed disciplined, and we saw the result, TJ. Tonight's a win. It was a disciplined win, and it was a good win. Congrats to these boys in a hard-fought battle, especially Jack Paolini on coming back from an injury and getting to the point where he needed to do to contribute tonight.
All right, guys. Well, we do this every game. Travis, I'm going to start with you. Who's your third star this evening?
Let's give it to Corelli. Knocked out early. Looks like he might not come back. Comes back. Gets a goal. Big
Josh?
night for him.
I'm going to go with the same person, actually, believe it or not. I'm going to go with Justin Corelli. Justin Corelli, much like Jack Paolini, fought back from an injury and came back stronger. He took on that entire defense on his own. And like I said earlier, he was on the floor, and then he was on the board. Justin Corelli finds himself at number 3 for me.
Well, folks, for me, it's going to be Kai Dunnigan. A phenomenal job all around tonight by number 21 in gray. Just a shutdown defenseman and producing points as well with that goal.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree with you more.
So, Josh, you're number 2.
Well, this is tough. Believe it or not, I have somebody who I think is well-deserving of number 1. Equally, but I'm going to go number 2 for me is going to be Dylan Schroeder. Dylan Schroeder played his heart out tonight. And as you said earlier, TJ, this may very well have been his first collegiate shutout, and that's something to be honorable about.
Well, Josh, you just...
It was?
Yes, it was.
Well,
Coach
Josh, you
Capasso.
just took my pick. So I'm going to take the other goaltender. Gibalesco has stopped over 50 shots. His team left him hung to dry. There was no defensive support whatsoever from Rutgers, and he had to stand on top of his head. He's the reason why the Marauders didn't win by 8 goals.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
for me, I'm going to reverse course on this and go with Jack Paolini as my second star. But I think we all know who my number 1's going to be this evening.
Yes, sir.
So my number 1 this evening has to be Dylan Schroeder.
Dylan Schroeder.
Looked a lot like his brother, just technically sound. One of the most technically sound goaltenders I have seen in a very, very long time. And he put one heck of a performance on tonight, stopping all 26 shots against him.
Unbelievable, TJ. My first star of the game is going to be none other than Jack Paolini, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Paolini. See, and this is coming from experience as a forward. When you get knocked down like that, and Paolini got knocked down hard, it is hard for you to regain the mindset to go back into those dirty areas and go after that loose puck. Paolini showed no fear. He was persistent and he was fearless, and he ended up getting a goal. Well-deserved goal. Jack Paolini, your effort tonight was honorable and it was inspiring.
Travis?
Well, Josh, you just took my pick again. Paolini, I mean, what else can we say? We thought he was done. We had to cut the broadcast out. We thought there was no way he was coming back in this game. He came back, and he got the empty net goal to seal the win.
Well, real quick, guys, a couple honorable mentions. I gotta say something about number 17, Adam Hennessy.
Absolutely.
Standing up for his teammates. Again, just getting dirty. Yeah, he got tossed. Okay.
But I was okay with him getting tossed because he stood up for Paolini.
You
Exactly.
never want to get tossed, though, but it was reasonable and it was somewhat
If
justified.
you do get tossed, I want you getting tossed for sticking up for your
Correct.
team.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Because that's not being selfish. That's showing good sportsmanship and sticking up for your teammates.
And that builds an even tighter brotherhood and bond between these guys. Now, another honorable mention, I actually have two more. I got Cole McCulley, who was
Yeah.
phenomenal all night long.
Yeah.
As he is every
Every
single
night,
game.
every night.
Excellence is expected now, Cole. Now you got to deliver, buddy. And number 8, Brandon Case, had a phenomenal game as
Absolutely.
well. Couldn't get one on the board, but he worked his tail off just like he always does.
It's not about the things you do that show up on the score sheet. It's about the things you do that don't show up on the score sheet.
Exactly, Travis. The intangibles. Are you willing to go that extra mile? Are you willing to fight harder than your opponent?
Are you willing to go hard on the forecheck, create those turnovers, create those passes that lead to goals? While those passes might not show up as assists, it's still very crucial.
Absolutely. And I think another guy who stood out to me tonight, too, is Gavin Buck.
Yes.
Gavin Buck, he got his nose dirty tonight in everything he was a part of, TJ. And that's what I remember from him, from playing against him in the CPIHL. You know, somebody who is almost the same size as me. He is a grinder. He pushes for everything, and he surprises a lot of players by his sheer strength. And I believe he picked up an assist tonight on one of those goals.
I would have to check the score
Yeah.
sheet,
And
but-
I believe he was one of the players, one of the 3 players that had a goal waved off.
Yeah, he was,
Oh,
and
it's all on
it would have been his first goal tonight as a Marauder, unfortunately. But he's going to get his points. I talked to him over the past weekend at the mall in New Jersey. He's a great kid to be around, and all around, I think he's going to have a tremendous year this year.
Well, folks, if you are at the rink with us, we wish you a safe drive home. But if you are at home, please enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday tomorrow, and we'll be back at it next weekend, boys.
Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And as always, Rollville.
And for my colleagues Travis Schuster and Josh Gearhart, I've been TJ Fosnot, the voice of Ville Hockey. Thank you. Good night.